And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Monday morning, everyone. As you're waking up this morning, temperatures are pretty close to normal. Our normal overnight low for this time of year is about 61. We're hovering right around 65 here to start out today. And of course, had some isolated storms for your Sunday evening. You'll see, looking at our latest satellite and radar loop, we're not seeing any of that out there right now. So the good news is, not worried about any storms here as you start out your day. But we could be seeing storm chances later on. That's our next weather maker for the day today. As a matter of fact, right now, we do actually have a slight risk, which is the highest severe risk we've seen in at least a little while here. You'll notice there on the side of your screen that is a 2 out of 5. So we're not looking at an extremely high risk, but if any storms do pop up in that area, they do have the potential of becoming severe. So let's look at our high definition model. And so as we go throughout this morning, you'll see that cloud cover start to slowly erode off towards the east. Might see a very low chance of a spotty shower up in the northeast as well early this morning, but it's going to be later this afternoon. You start to see things popping up a little bit later in the afternoon, early evening period. You'll see those isolated storms there. Right now, looking at primarily large hail, maybe some strong damaging winds, a very low tornado threat. Not zero, but very low for your Monday night. So, of course, our first alert weather team, you know that we'll be staying on top of that, keeping an eye on things. Things should generally fizzle out overnight, and then maybe see some slightly more scattered, but overall less severe potential going on into your Tuesday afternoon. You might see a few little thunderstorms scattered around the region for tomorrow as well before things dry out for the rest of the week. So let's talk temperatures out there. We'll see 87 today. We'll see a few places that do get back up into the low 90s. Not quite as hot as some periods, of course, week before last. Of course, we had that really cool weather. We're not looking at anything along those lines, unfortunately. We're looking to get back a little bit, just a touch above average, as 86 is your normal high for this time of year. Those winds are going to be out of the south, a good 10 to 20 miles an hour, so a little bit breezier out there. They might try to turn southwesterly at times as you go on into the afternoon and evening period, but you'll notice southeasterly winds going into tonight. So that is going to keep our dew points up. The lowest they're going to get is maybe the high 50s. Now, overall, that's pretty good in terms of what our dew points could normally be for this time of year. Might make it feel a bit muggy with how warm the temperatures are going to be going into the afternoon, but that might be the only thing we really notice unless you get some of those storms to pop up over wherever you are at. Looking at your 7-day supercast, we're going to the 87 today. We're going to go 10% on those chances today. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of things that have to fall into place for those storms to materialize. But if they do, know that that severe potential is there. So make sure, of course, stay locked in on your First Alert Weather app, and of course, keep things here with us at News Channel 10. We're going to see 90s here for the midweek period, that 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms Tuesday. And then, of course, looking ahead to Saturday there with maybe some high 80s going into the latter parts of your extended forecast.